Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss what do you mean by shallow copy and deep copy. This is very important for procedural oriented programming as well as object oriented programming. Let's get started. So first of all, we'll discuss what is the meaning of shallow copy. So if I talk about shallow copy, only the entire structure will be copied. We are using the function called copy function, COPY. Okay, you can note down. We are using the function called copy function for doing the shallow copy. The entire structure, okay, the entire structure only will be copied. Entire structure, entire structure of the content will be copied, not like internal. Here, the thing is, we have to consider like two type of object. One is top level object, other one is called a nested object. So the shallow copy duplicates the top level object and its immediate content, but it does not copy the nested object. That means it will copy the entire structure, but not internal. So that is the meaning of shallow copy. The meaning of shallow will be like depth is very less, correct? No? So that's the meaning of shallow. So same thing applicable here. Here, how to perform the shallow copy in Python programming. So here we are supposed to use the function called copy, correct? And we have to import a module called a copy module. This is a basic requirement. Whenever you are doing the program, you need to import, like a copy module has to be imported, then you can directly use the copy function. So the thing is, it will duplicate the copy of the mutable value like list, then dictionary, like that. So that's a peculiarity of shallow copy. That means the list and dictionary all are like mutable. So it will copy only the mutable elements. So that is regarding the shallow copy. So we'll show some example. Here you can see the operation of shallow copy. So we require a module, namely copy module. And from copy, we have to import the particular specific module called copy. We have an original list. So this is a list which is mutable. So if I perform like a copy the original list, okay, that means modifying the nested list in the copied object affects the original object. If I want to have like, in the sense, if I elaborate the line number 7, so I want to perform any type of modification, appending operation I have to perform. So we have the original list, then I'll be performing the appending. So look at very carefully. When I perform the appending operation, see, the after performing the appending operation, the list become 1, then inside there is another list, 2, 3, 4, list inside the list. So this is a modified one. After doing the copying, that means after performing the appending, then copy. So I'll be getting a new output as 1. Inside there is a list called 2, 3, 4. So this is actually the basics of shallow copy. Like it will copy like a mutable element that is going to be copied. That you can understand. Next, I would like to discuss about the deep copy. So if I talk about the deep copy, we require a function called deep copy function. Copy dot deep copy. That's why we are going to explain copy dot see like this. Copy dot deep copy. Deep copy. You know the meaning of deep, right? Okay. Copy dot deep copy. You are supposed to import this module. So it will copy the structure and the inner list also. That is a specialty of deep copy. Okay, so the peculiarity of deep copy is deep copy create the duplicates of both the top level object as well as nested object recursively. That is a specialty. Remember this, top level object as well as nested object. That means it will copy the structure as well as the internal content. That is a specialty of deep copy. Okay, so you need to use deep copy, that a copy of deep copy function. That you are supposed to import at the beginning. Clear? So there is one example. You can just verify it. We require a module called a copy module. Then you need to use the particular like function copy dot deep copy. So like that you can start with an example. Okay. Whenever you are doing with a deep copy, you need to follow this. So few examples are given, just verify it. You can verify using any one of the interpreter. So here you can observe how to perform like deep copy operation. So we need to import like deep copy from copy module. Okay, from the copy module, we need to import deep copy. We have the original list. How to perform deep copy? Yes, that deep copy, then original list. That means the modifying the nested list in the copied object does not affect the original object. That's a specialty of deep copy. So here the output, if I talk about the output, like if I go for appending also, output remains same only. So like this, you can verify it. Okay. So look at this. We have the original list. Now, after a deep copy, I am going to append this. But output is not going to be changed. Unlike the shallow copy. Correct. In the shallow copy, the structure will be copied. Here, the internal content. So that's a modifying the nested list in the copied object does not affect the original object. That you can verify using a simple program. So here what I want to tell you, so you have to practice this program. So we have to import, use the deep copy. Then we have the original list. Then we are trying to copy the list from this by using deep copy. Then I am trying to modify it, but it will not change. See, it will not change. It will not duplicate. So that's a specialty of deep copy. But if I talk about the shallow copy, please refer this slide. Okay, here you can see here. So I'm trying to append this. After copying, I'm trying to append. Then what will happen? Output is getting changed. That's a specialty. Okay, so that you can verify it. That's the difference between shallow copy and deep copy. See, the primary difference between the shallow copy and deep copy is how they handle the nested object. That's a major difference. Okay. Then shallow copy retains the shared references to the nested object, while the deep copy create the entire independent copies of both top level and the nested object. That means we try to modify it. Appending operation we have done, then we could modify it. But when you are working with a complex data structure or when you need to ensure that changes of one structure do the impact of other, the deep copy is appropriate choice. Okay, that we verified with the help of a simple program. So this is regarding the shallow copy and deep copy. Please go through this. First of all, you have to understand the purpose of shallow copy. Two type of copying is available, both object-oriented programming and procedural-oriented programming. Now we are focusing only for procedural-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming will be discussed in module 5. Here, what is actually happening, you need to understand. You have to understand that what is the function we are going to use for shallow copy, that is copy function. So some simple example I have given. Okay. See, deep copy, which module I am going to use, that also you have to note down. Then what is happening if you perform the deep copy, you can explain with the help of simple example. So here, structure and the internal content will be copied in deep copy. Okay, the difference also I have mentioned. So you have to talk about the two type of uh, like uh, two segments. One is, we can say like top level object and the nested object. Okay. So if you have any queries, kindly put up in the comment box. Thank you for watching this video. Happy learning.